My dear colleagues and guests of this program, greetings to all of you. I am Buddhi Prasad Sapkota, lecturer of Ratanath Lakshmi campus, Nepal. Today, I am going to make a short presentation on mathematical research idea promotion through project works at bachelor's level in Nepal. This is my plan of presentation, where I will discuss on why we need to include project work in mathematics. Then we'll discuss on the ways of promoting skills in mathematical project preparation, such as literature review, methodology, result and discussions, followed by the project writing and presentations. Why mathematical projects? Stefan Banach says, mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Does it really work for our mathematics students at school and college? Answer is almost no. Only few students enjoy mathematics. Let's imagine the trouble faced by mathematics students to learn abstract topics like hypothesis, theorem, equations, algorithms, derivatives, integration, matrix, vectors, conic section, probability, correlation, regression, complex analysis, linear programming, abstract algebra, numerical analysis, etc. Fortunately, proper teaching learning strategies can make mathematics interesting. Not only problems are there, there can be some ways. The dictionary meaning is not sufficient for understanding of such concepts. So independent learning through project work is essential to apply the theory, develop problem solving or research or communication skills, and personal growth. The project is one of the tools for resolving such issues and make mathematics interesting. Now I am going to discuss some research and literature review for project work. As said by famous mathematician Paul Dirac, mathematics is the tool specially suited for dealing with abstract concepts of any kind, and there is no limit to its power in this field. So mathematics is essential for any research work and project work. For doing any project work, the first step is the review of the literature. For conducting literature review in mathematics, we need to identify relevant sources, evaluate their quality, synthesize information, use tools, softwares to clearly and broadly understand the mathematical concept. So one can use argumentative, integrative, historical, methodological, systematic, theoretical reviews, or numerical as well as experimental methods. In the meantime, we need to evaluate the quality of the literature, synthesize information collected, and use softwares where applicable, depending on the problem and nature of the subject. So here we discuss about the methodology. Once Albert Einstein said, "Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater." So we need to focus on the solution aspect and make mathematics interesting. Teachers and students need to make it interesting using some of the tools with proper methods and design. Choosing a problem and defining its scope is an important task. We collect literature for this topic and review the literatures after defining research questions or hypotheses. We collect, analyze, and visualize the data wherever applicable. We review, get feedback, and edit it. Then we interpret the result. Report writing and presentation are the final task. These steps or methodologies make students innovative and creative, as well as orient them for the further research work on mathematics. Presenting the result of quality work in proper way is important. Interpreting the results by explaining the implications of the findings is essential. We need to address the research questions, hypotheses, by supporting or contradicting the research questions. Next step is comparison. Comparison with previous research, analysis of the statistical significance, such as reporting p-values or confidence intervals may be relevant. Depending on the problem, error analysis gives idea of how uncertainties may affect the result, giving the future directions by suggesting potential avenues for future research, giving the future directions by suggesting potential avenues for future research or extension plays a vital role in research. Presenting the conclusion is main aspect of result and discussion. Better to avoid repetition with results in the discussion section and focus on interpretation and context. The presentation should be in logical flow. So now comes the turn of report writing. So it's very important aspect. So these are some of the skills that need to be considered for producing quality mathematical project. So for this, they need to understand the purpose, research design, data collection, designing reporting outline. It contains introduction, may contain introduction, main section. For this, they need to understand the proposed research design, data collection, designing reporting outlines, which may contain introduction, main section, data presentation, analysis, conclusion, recommendations, and writing references. During this, the proofreading and editing are important aspects for quality. Final step is to present whatever they have achieved after doing the project work. Here are some of the skills that students need to develop for a quality presentation. Presentation is the platform to showcase the product of the project in interesting and impressive ways. Students making project reports need to know the audience and work on structure of the presentation. They need to practice before presentation to make the confidence. Think over the time available for the presentation. While speaking, he or she needs to speak clearly. They should have proper body language. And better to have after presentation, there may be questions and answer sessions where presenter may need to handle the situation and incorporate feedback given by the audience. Sound presentation is as important as doing a mathematical project, and they need to take it seriously. Thank you so much for your patience and looking forward to getting your feedback and queries if any. I am grateful to the organizer and facilitators for their input and cooperation during this whole process of the workshop. See you again in coming days.